Alex Volkanovski has stepped up on short notice to take on Islam Makhachev in the main event of UFC 294. See who fighters are picking in the latest edition of MMA Pros Pick.
I think that the short training camp will make it a little bit harder on Volkanovski, but I also thought he won the first fight, and if he can make small adjustments, he'll really win the second fight even better.
It depends if the Alexander, and I don't know, but I believe he's all the time prepared for the fight, and fight, especially fight like that, the title fight with Makhachev will be great fight, and let's see, let the better win. Like
Islam, it's gonna be Islam. I think, like, same thing. The preparation is gonna have everything to do with it. He's not gonna be able to accustom to Abu Dhabi either in such a short amount of time. I mean, hell, I went to Baku, and it took me like 2 weeks. I still was feeling like out of it, you know. But I can imagine, like, from Australia, where was he? New Zealand or Australia to Abu Dhabi, 10 days, weight cut, all that stuff. It's not an easy task. He's gonna do it. He's gonna get it done, and you best believe Volkanovski is gonna come forward, yell at Makhachev, and throw at him. But I think preparation is key, and I think Makhachev is just better prepared for the occasion.
I honestly, my personal opinion, I think Volk won the first fight.
Okay.
So I think, you know, Volk's mindset isn't like, I lost. He was like, okay, like, I won, now I just have to solidify it. And I think that's that looks like the mindset he's got, and I think that's a really good mindset to be like, not that I lost, you know, because I really truly believe he won, but he's kind of approaching it like, I'm just gonna put a stamp on it this time. I mean, he was close, you know, he was doing a lot of good things, so I think we're all in for a treat. We're the real winners.
Do you think that mindset is enough to defeat him, though? That would be my question. Like, do you think the judges will see it the same way?
Man, it's hard because you're on that side of the world, and
I like Volk. I gotta go with Volk.
You're going with Volk. Okay, fair enough.
So with Islam and Volkanovski, man, my heart wants to go with Volkanovski, but my mind is telling me it's gonna be Islam. He just had all the preparation, and it was like, I don't know. I think it'll be a closer fight than what people think. But I still have to go with Islam.
Islam wins. Easy.
Man, I hope Volk doesn't get cheated this time and actually gets the win. I feel like he slightly edged Islam in that other fight. I hope he wins, but it's a really tough fight against Islam. And I mean, not to really talk, but I really don't trust Russian fighters that are fighting in Abu Dhabi. Like, those guys, like, who was it? I think Bobby Green said some about these guys recently, training in a mosque, and USADA doesn't go and test them for months. You know what I mean? Like, I don't trust that those guys weren't juiced in their whole camp, right? And it's also the same thing with Brazilians. And then I hear USADA is going to be gone in January, so you're going to see some people who are lower tier really jump their rankings quick, I think, coming up here.
I think it's a good fight. I think it's he wanted to run it back. You know, maybe not he didn't get the time that he wanted to prepare, but he got the opportunity. I mean, Volk don't feel like he lost. A lot of people don't feel like Volk lost. You know, so I don't think that win over him means anything. I think it's still the same dangerous fight as it was the first time for both men.
You know, it's another one short notice, but, you know, if who can beat Islam, I think it can be Volkanovski, and it's going to be a great fight. It's going to be a tough fight, but it's going to be a great fight. I'm excited to watch this one.
Yeah, you can't not love Volk. I've always been a huge Volk fan, just for the way, you know, him stepping up on short notice as well, fighting a guy who beat him in the past. But you got to think that Volk definitely felt something in that last fight that's going to give him this confidence to even step up and take this fight. And like he's been saying, you know, he knows this is his last chance for this win over Islam. So I think that he's going to go in there and give it all he's got. And, you know, hopefully he shocks the world as well.
Do you think he shocks the world, though?
Yeah, I'm going with him, man. I'm going with Volk. Let's go.